Right, welcome back to Bullet Catcher Gaming. Today we are not on Breakpoint, we are on Ghost Recon Wildlands, as you can see.
Wildlands.
Yep, and I'm joined by Girthy Sausage 76, aka Lee.
Hello.
And we are going to do a quick video on the 5 weapons that are in Ghost Recon Wildlands, which we feel that we need desperately in Ghost Recon Breakpoint. The first gun is the one, as you might be able to see it in my hands. Here it is right now. Got the old silencer on. There it is the LVOA. Now there are 2 different variants of this weapon in the game. I don't care which one they put in Breakpoint, but we need one of them in there desperately. So Lee, can you tell us a bit about it?
Yeah. Right, so the LVOA is a variant of the M4 carbine, manufactured by North Carolina War Sports Industries, and it is an assault rifle firing the standard NATO 5.56 round, but there is also a round it fires which is the .223 Wild. Now I've never heard of that, so if anyone has heard of that, let us know a little bit more about it if you feel like it. Okay, so it's widely used around the world by private military companies, overseas and domestic operations, purely for the fact that it's low recoil, it's highly accurate, and it's fairly quiet. So we need that gun in Breakpoint. It would be great.
Absolutely, and as you can see on screen right now, it's got a decent rate of fire. The noise reduction is really good. It's got a pretty decent accuracy for an assault rifle, and of course because of the rail system, you can put pretty much anything on it as well. So pretty cool weapon. So there you go, that's our first gun that we want to see in the game added into Breakpoint. So let's see what number 2 will be. Right, so the second gun that we'd like to see added into Breakpoint right here on the screen at the moment is the RemingtonACR. As you can see, it's got really good range, it's got a very decent rate of fire, noise reduction not so good, but accuracy, it's really accurate for an assault rifle, and once again it's got a decent RIS, which means you can pretty much put anything you want on it. So Lee, do you want to tell us a little bit about this gun?
Yeah, okay, so this is the Remington ACR, also known as Adaptive Combat Rifle, modular assault rifle designed by Magpul Industries in Austin, Texas. It has a varied rate of fire, the standard NATO round, 5.56. There's also a 6.8mm Remington Special, a .450 Bushmaster, I'm not sure what that is, and a .300 AAC Blackout, and again I don't know what that is neither. Done a bit of research on it, it doesn't really explain what that is. However, it's got a rate of fire of between 650 and 700 rounds a minute, effective firing range between 500 and 600 metres. It's got a 30 round M16 compatible mag. So there we have it. That is the ACR. A groovy bit of kit that we would like to see on Breakpoint.
Absolutely. So let's see what number 3 is. Right, so on to gun number 3, which is the R5 RGP. This definitely needs to be in Breakpoint. This was one of the first weapons that I used when I started Wildlands. It's a classic. It's a much shorter barreled weapon, still with a good RIS, which you can fit pretty much anything on it. It's got really good accuracy for a short barreled weapon. It's got decent range. Everything else is kind of average, but I think it's a really good gun. It's a nice looking gun as well. So Lee, could you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, well, so this is the, as you say, the R5 RGP. So R5 is a Remington. It is a gas piston operated weapon and designed and manufactured by Remington Arms, and is kind of based loosely around the AR-15. It fires the standard 5.56 NATO round with the same sort of, as a lot of the assault rifles. So it seems to be quite an all-round good weapon. Breakpoint, we need it. So Ubisoft, listen, we need it.
Yes, please. Right. Okay. So what's our number 4? Right, so the fourth most wanted gun by us and possibly by you that we want to see in Breakpoint is the Sig 556. On screen is the crazy Llama edition. Obviously, we're just talking about all editions of the Sig 556, all variants. I'm just showing off the Llama because I personally think this one's pretty cool because the accuracy is so ridiculously high. It's also got great range as well. So yeah, what can you tell us about it?
Okay, so the Sig 556 is obviously from the Sig family. It's a semi-automatic rifle announced in 2006 as a civilian and law enforcement use weapon. It fires the standard NATO 556, as with many of the assault rifles that we see throughout the game. It has a magazine capacity of 30 rounds, but I would imagine there's probably scope for extended mags and such like. So the Sig is Swiss made, it's in use still today, probably across the world. Germany, obviously Switzerland, probably many others. It's not too dissimilar to the Sig 550, which is an earlier weapon, sort of from the 90s, and this is really designed by the Swiss to sort of go up against the M16, the M4, the AR-15s, that sort of stuff. So yeah, we'd like to see this one in the game. It's a good weapon, good all-rounder, and we'd like to see it for sure.
Absolutely. Right, so what's number 5 going to be? Right, so the fifth weapon that we would like to see added into Ghost Recon Breakpoint is the SR25, which is in Breakpoint would fall under the DMR category. This gun has got amazing accuracy and amazing range. I know that it is classed as a sniper rifle, and it is, but I do believe that they would put it in with DMRs. Yeah, this is a great gun, and obviously there are multiple versions of this gun. There's, I think there's 4 versions of this gun in Wildlands. There's a slightly shorter barreled one, but this is the kind of the main one. They could put any of them in, but this is probably the one that we would want in. So Lee, can you tell us a little bit about the SR25?
Yeah, right, okay, so the SR25, which you said is it's a DMR. It was designed by Eugene Stoner, who I do believe designed the Stoner LMG light machine gun. It was brought into service in the 1990s and it's still going today. It is a 7.62 NATO round, gas operated rotating bolt, and it is semi-automatic. The feed system is the magazine system of 10, and you can even have 20 round magazine as well. So an all-round good piece of kit, which we would like to see definitely in Breakpoint.
It's got really good rate of fire. It's nice actually. It's good gun. I like it. But there you go. So that is the top 5 weapons that we would like to see added from Wildlands into Breakpoint. We will give maybe 2 very quick honourable mentions. My one would be the Mark 18 assault rifle. Definitely want that one in there. I just didn't mention that one because we have got very similar weapons that are already in Breakpoint, but that doesn't mean to say I don't want it in there. I'd like to see them add that. Have you got one, Lee?
Yeah, definitely. I'd like to see the Lamativo. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's an LMG 556, and it has got an absolute ridiculous rate of fire. It takes down helicopters very easily. It's a bit blingy, but that aside, I think it is an awesome bit of kit. There you go.
Crazy.
It's just got, ridiculous rate of fire, so I like it. Please give it to us.
Yeah. So, well, we're getting the new gunsmith and new weapons in the mid-July Breakpoint update, so hopefully some of these weapons will make their way over there. But there you go, that's it. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Please feel free to hit the like and subscribe if you wish. We really appreciate your support, and we'll see you again soon on the next one. Take care, bye-bye.